Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I really do appreciate your time. I'm going to be on here really quickly reacting to this clip right here.
When the men are not financially confident, that's who they run to, the bigger girls, because most big girls are going to have good credit, have some money, and be able to help take care of them.
And cook.
Bigger woman says, help. Smaller woman says, oh, I have to carry that load. Oh, I got to take care of her. Bigger woman says she going to help me. She going to put this load over her back. So
because that's what she has to do to keep a man, to maintain a man.
To make up for it.
Yeah.
So the man, again, not want to just sacrifice, step up, be by yourself for some time, get your money right. I'll just go get a big girl. She'll help me.
Okay. So you guys have just watched a very short clip. It went viral. Just this morning, it's been sparking a lot of conversation about the topic. There is this particular young lady. She makes content specifically from a female perspective, because I'm sure she would call herself a female. And she appears to be very male identified. And that's really what I wanted to talk about in this video, because I think that it's very easy for women to get lost in that sort of, like, I guess, realm of social media. And I just wanted to say this very quickly, that a lot of the times the movements and, like, the sort of, like, social movements, like unofficial schools of thought that we see going on social media, that's the only place that it's going on. Like, it's very important to not scroll on Instagram, not scroll on TikTok, not scroll on YouTube even, and realize that a lot of these conversations are only happening on social media. That outside of social media, this is not like a normal person. These are not things that people are really discussing or talking about outside of social media, right? So let's first keep that in mind. So the premise of this clip, and what she was trying to say, like, in the whole scope of the podcast that she was invited in, was that men basically end up with women that are large or plus size because they feel like they are going to be easier, their standards are lower, that they have more of these things, like, you know, money, credit, all this stuff that makes them a more well-rounded partner. And that's why men pick those type of women over women like myself that are, you know, more traditionally attractive, you know, smaller body size, more like cookie cutters, you know, body size, because we, you know, we come with a bill, we come with, like, you know, oh, he has to take care of us, that sort of thing. So that's what she's basically saying. And then the guy who is, you know, whose podcast that she's on is agreeing with her, and he's saying, oh, well, yeah, that's what fat women have to do because that's the only way they can keep a man, right? So just a whole bunch of, like, really icky talking points that just listening to them makes you feel very weird. And that's how that little clip made me feel. It wasn't very long. Like, I couldn't watch the whole podcast, but it definitely made me feel uncomfortable in the sense of this idea that they were kind of discussing, that it's okay for men to select women based off of their appearance of perceived low standards. Like, why is that? Like, I don't know. And this is kind of why I say a lot of these sort of, like, ongoing discussions on social media are only happening on social media, because in real life, it's not okay to be this openly gross. Like, it's just not. Like, and to be honest, maybe this is why so many of the men who make up the manosphere are alone and disgruntled and don't have access to women in real life, and they want to hear all types of things to give them excuses, because if you're acting like this in real life, if you're projecting this sort of, like, really gross energy in real life, of course you're going to be alone. So first of all, do I agree with her? Yes and no. The reason why I say yes is because there are absolutely men who pick women based off of the less amount of work that they perceive they're going to have to do. You know, we see this all the time when it comes to men and their sexual partners. When it comes to dating the woman and courting her and taking her on multiple dates, making her feel beautiful, making her feel loved, you know, putting in consistent work, and then, you know, once your relationship organically grows into something where she trusts you and she feels safe with you, she wants to go ahead and engage in sex. Most men don't want to do that. They're going to pick the girl who they can text at, 11:30 at night and be like, come through. Like, that's the type of men that she is talking about. She's talking about those type of men. I don't think that it is very particular or something that has to do with women's weight. It's just, again, about what you as a woman project about yourself. Are you projecting that my standards are low? Are you projecting that, I'm just here, I don't really have no expectations, I don't really, it's okay, however you want to treat me, Is that how you're coming off? Because, again, I don't feel like it's about weight. It's about what you genuinely feel about yourself as a woman, what you gauge your worth as a woman, because men can absolutely pick up on that. Like, men can tell if you're carrying yourself as if she's gonna be someone I have to come correct with, right? And I also think what also comes down to it is this whole idea of natural beauty that men seem to be obsessed with. It's not because they actually embrace natural beauty or they like women's natural hair or natural skin or any of these other things that come from natural beauty. It's because they like women that they see are low maintenance, that are, kind of like frumpy, that, they're not going to have their face full done. They're not going to have their hair done all the time. They're not going to, have these cute little outfits on. They're clearly not going to the gym. They're not taking care of their skin. Like, when certain types of men see that, like, oh yeah, that's what I want. I want that. Because I know she's not going to cost me this, and this, and this. And that's really what I want to get to here. I'm getting ready to end the video. But that's really what I want to get to. Is that if you take nothing else away from my commentary in this video, understand that being male identified is not going to attract the type of men that you want to you. Again, going back to my first point, a lot of the stuff that we talk about on social media is just for social media. Because in real life, people are not really acting like this. Even if they may be entertained by this type of stuff, they're not really like this in real life. And the men that you want to attract, the men that you want, to pursue you and to take you out on dates and ultimately end up with, they are not going to have this mentality. And I think that's what's so sad when I witness a woman who is like faithfully male identified, is I just feel so bad for her, because the men that she attracts from, from all this attention she's getting from manosphere men and like men who like send donations to other men, those are not the type of men that you want to date. Those are not the type of men that you want to actually be with you in real life. So at the end of the day, I mean, outside of you doing this for money, which I suspect the young lady in the video may be doing her content for money, like specifically to make money. But like, if that's not what you're going for, you're not, outside of the internet spaces, you're not going to really get that attention and love and attract what you want from a man outside of these spaces. It's literally just you looking crazy. Again, I really want to reiterate that I do not think that self-confidence is automatically related to a person's size or the way their body appears. It's about what you project and how you carry yourself. And men that are looking for easy, men that are looking for women that are like really low maintenance, and men who are looking to kind of give as little effort as they possibly can, they're going to be attracted to that. And it has nothing to do with a woman's weight or size. I don't really have too much to say other than that. But thank you so much for watching. And please make sure you are subscribed. And make sure you have your notifications bell turned on as well. Comment below if you're feeling what I'm saying. And comment below if you're not feeling what I'm saying. All that I ask is that you be respectful. But yes, take care. Bye.